Look at this, just a little bit of vibration. Watch what happens. Hey, concrete fans. We got 34 kilos of gray matter with a very rich green pigment load. So let's see if I can do 34 kilos by hand. Two putty knives. Two arms and two hands. And 3.4 liters of water. This time I'm dumping it all in at once. And I'm gonna jump, you know what, straight into hands first, and then I'll move to my putty knives. Let's go. So normally I would say that 34 kilos should be done with a mixing drill or a mixer, something powered, but I figured today, well, you know what, the last video turned out okay when I did 18 kilos. Let's see how 34 kilos goes. For you Americans out there, that is a little over 70 pounds of concrete mixing at once. And we're actually mixing 3 batches all at once right now. Each batch is 34 kilos. And they are 3 different colors. We've got this really deep, rich race car green. We have a nice kind of creamy, just off-white. And then a poppy bubblegum pink that we are marbling together for a custom project for a client. So when this is all over, I'll show you what we made using gray matter. Working with the design team at ConcreteConcrete. Just starting to come together. We've got some nice kind of crumbly, balled up consistency, which is a good sign. Oh, dry. When you're mixing big quantities, you always want to make sure you hit the bottom, hit the corners, and hit your edges, because that's where dry concrete's going to collect. And we do not want any dry concrete. So we've got a little bit of magic baked into this mix. A lot of times a UHP style concrete is going to have a lot of liquid admixture that you're adding. Plasticizers, water reducers. With gray matter, all of that is using a very special technique. You won't see another manufacturer doing this. We figured out a way to bake that goodness right into the mix itself. So when you get this mix home, all you need is water. Now the flip side to that is because our plasticizer and water reducer is dry in the mix, you do need to give it a little bit of time for that to hydrate. And that's what's happening right now. I'm looking for dry spots, but I'm also letting my mix completely hydrate. Massaging it, breaking up those big lumps, and compacting it back together. And getting a great workout as well. This stuff's heavy. I like that. It's starting to clump together in bigger balls. That's a good sign. Look at this. I can take a bunch of it. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? Almost there. I'm going to add just a little bit of water. I feel it needs it. Now, eventually what I'm looking to see is all of these little lumps are going to come together and our beautiful, rich race car green is going to become one homogeneous chunk of flowy crete. Been doing this for 6 minutes now. Now remember, your work time is going to vary a little bit depending on environmental factors, but in general, you got about an hour. Once you mix this, I would say you better have everything prepared and ready to rip. This is not your standard hardware store concrete. Once it comes together, it sets up very quickly. And actually for smaller objects and things that aren't going to have a lot of stress put on them, you can pop stuff out of the molds in, as quick as 4 hours, which is incredible. Your final cure strength is going to be about 4 times stronger than any other concrete you're going to find on the market. That too gives you lets you do some neat tricks. I've seen a lot of amazing artists out there do some amazing things with gray matter. I would say the most amazing being ConcreteConcrete and the work that they do with gray matter. They've personally used over 20 tons. So even though this might be new to the market for you, this mix has been well tested over the years. Okay, I like this. That is, it may seem like I'm not mixed, but I'm actually, this might be it. I'm gonna give it one more squirt of water. And then this should totally, there we go. See that? That's our mix. Perfect. Oh, I'm loving this. Scrape my sides down. And Look at this, just a little bit of vibration. Watch what happens. With only a tiny bit of vibration, this whole mix starts to flow. Another little magic trick that we built in to gray matter. Well, it's time for me to get rolling. So I'm going to say goodbye. And I hope you had fun working along with me today. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will answer them as quick as I can. And yeah, enjoy making beautiful things out of concrete. Goodbye.